Hey,
How is she not in jail? Videos brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Make sure you get the merch link in the description section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notification anytime we go live and make a video. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I saw this video, and we're going to have to blur it out because, obviously, this student hit this teacher in the head with the chair. But I'm going to play a little clip, and it'll be blurred a little bit for viewer discretion. But we'll play the clip anyway, and you'll see exactly kind of what happened in this fight. And the crazy thing is two things that I observed. Why is it always young black kids? And why they always getting away with stuff? Roll the clip.
hey.
So she throws a chair after arguing with another young black girl. She throws a chair and knocks the teacher unconscious, is what the reports say. Now, I listen, I was born during the day. I wasn't born yesterday. I know that young people struggle, right? You got a home life of violence. Your daddy ain't worth a dime. He either dead, you don't know him, he in prison, or he at the house doing nothing with his life. Or your mama is one of these women that have kids with all these dudes and don't take care of their responsibilities, and they got you on a back burner. You ain't learning nothing. You have no emotional intelligence. All you do is live around drama and chaos and gang banging and thugging and fighting, and so I get it that some kids grow up in that environment, but there has to be consequences to your actions. It has to be consequences to your actions. And according to the reports, I mean, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read a little bit of it. I mean, I was shocked that the response from the school. I mean, I just don't understand how you can live with yourself, not holding these people accountable when you got a teacher that got hurt. I mean, she got hurt pretty bad. She was knocked unconscious with a chair. That's like unfathomable. And listen to what they said. This is the part that I think is worse. It says, we are writing to inform you about a recent incident that occurred at the Southwestern Classic Academy concerning a physical altercation between two scholars. Of course, they call them scholars, right? I mean, not saying that there aren't scholars, but okay. The unfortunate incident resulted in a staff member sustaining an injury. Is that what y'all call it? Let me continue. It says, we take this matter seriously and are fully committed to addressing it in a manner that adheres to the law and aligns with the policies of our district. We understand the concerns and worries that incidents like this can generate within our school community. Still ain't talking about nothing. And then it had to take somebody that, according to the Post Millennial, a source familiar with the situation said the teacher was knocked unconscious and was in the hospital. A teacher sustained an injury. She was knocked unconscious and had to be taken to the hospital. Okay, Jones probably is the principal or superintendent or somebody, said that investigation is launched, and the goal is to do what, ladies and gentlemen? Virtue signal. But they didn't write virtue signal, but that's what they meant. The goal is to maintain fairness and justice throughout the process. For who? It's because it's black kids. It's because these are black kids that then got into a fight, disrupted the entire class, and hit a teacher in the head, knocking her unconscious. Because they're black kids. They want to maintain fairness and justice throughout the process. Not justice for the teacher, because nobody went to jail. Nobody got arrested for assault. Nobody got arrested. Nobody went to jail in this situation, even though a teacher was knocked unconscious by a chair and sent to the hospital. Let's add. It says, he added that the school district is committed to providing the necessary support and resources to help scholars and staff cope with any emotional or psychological effects stemming from this incident. You know they're not talking about, that's the end of it. You know they're not talking about the teacher. They don't give about that teacher. Because that kid should have got arrested. You have to have consequences for your actions. You can't just run around knocking teachers in the head. Let me give you an example of why I believe that to be true and how it changed my life. In high school, my last year, I had a full scholarship. I had already committed to the University of Arizona. And I was late to school. I had kept coming in late to school in my first period class, and the teacher didn't like me. She ended up getting fired because she was sleeping with one of the other students and a daddy or something like that. But anyway, let me go back. So she didn't really like me, but I was late. So I was wrong. I was at fault. My mama told me, Brandon, get the class so she ain't got nothing to say to you. If you late, you can't argue about what she's saying to you. Get your butt there on time. So this day, I'm flying down the freeway. I get to school. I'm early. I'm close, but I'm early. I'm standing here. My homeboy's standing in the doorway. She's talking to him. So I'm just waiting for them to get out of the doorway so I can go into the classroom. She sees me. The bell rings. He walks towards me. She pulls the door shut. Now you got to think, it's my last year. I need her class to graduate or I don't go to college. And I'm already getting in trouble every time I'm late. I'm missing assignments, the morning assignment. So she pulls the door shut. That means I'm missing another assignment. And she saw me, I'm standing right there, and she intentionally shut the door on me. Oh, and I lost it. I lost my mind. At first, I walked away and I was mad. But then my homeboy came up to me, my homeboy Fish, Gentry. He said, "What's wrong, bro?" And then that was it. I started cussing her out. I called her a B. I was going to fight her. I was really going to fight her. I was losing my mind. And I picked up a chair. I threw it at the classroom door. I was losing my mind. But you know what happened? Consequences. They kicked my butt out of school. And I went to alternative school for 6 weeks. And I never got in trouble again. Alternative school changed my life. Because I'm 18 at this point. I'm staying with my mama, so I ain't got to worry about my daddy getting me. So I go up in there and I'm acting a fool. I'm Big Bad Tatum. And they kicked me out of school, and having to wear a uniform and write with them little pencils, them little half pencils, they don't even have a eraser on the end. It was horrifying. I had to do it for 6 weeks. Every day I showed them I had to be at school at 6 a.m. Every day, and you couldn't be late. Every day I went to school, I regretted it. I said, God, I'm never doing it again, never doing it again. They finally ended up letting me go back to school a little bit early so I could finish track season, and I never did it again, but it was consequences. Nobody held my hand. Nobody kissed my butt and said, "Oh, Brandon, what's wrong with you? How's your home life?" No, I got kicked out of school. I almost lost it all. And I never did that again. So consequences are important. And that's why this weird hit that lady in the head, they should kick her out of school. Send her to alternative school. She need to have some consequences. She's gonna do it again. You can't just let these people go because she lose her mind again. Ain't no incentive not to. Anyway, and she could have killed the teacher. All you got to do is hit somebody in the head the wrong way, they get a brain bleed, hit the ground the wrong way, brain bleed, dead. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out.